Hello, friends. It is Wednesday. There may not be new comics and the world may be failing you, but I will not fail you. It is TGIW. Thank God it is Wednesday, and it is time for another old comic book day. Okay, what did I get put together from the comic shop? I'm pretty excited about today. There's some good stuff. So last week, I got a chunk of Booster Gold. What was it? I don't know, like 14 or 15 or so issues of Booster Gold to start building up that run. Now, the question is, what is Booster Gold without Blue Beetle? So this week I had my comic shop dig through and find their 1986 starting run, the Len Wein run of Blue Beetle, and man, did they come through. Out of the, I think, 24 issues, they had 19. That is a pretty good start. So I am excited to finish off this run, both the Booster Gold run, which is fairly close, and then fill in the 5 or so issues I need for Blue Beetle and have those and get those read. But man, look at that! What a chunk! What a good chunk of comics. And this I don't know what it is, but this mid 80s to mid 90s run of books I am just so into right now. I don't know what it is. I'm just loving it. So they had a good chunk of that, so I picked that up. I'm hoping to be able to fill in any other gaps with other stores around town, and then we can catalog that away and hopefully read it soon. But that is not all. I also picked up Volume 5 and Lock and Key, so I can finally finish that off. More to come on this in a second. And as I've mentioned before, this shop has a drive-through because it is also a coffee shop. Now, I have been working at home, which means I am going through my own stock of coffee a lot quicker than I usually do. You know, the usual routine is I go to work and I get a couple of cups of coffee when I'm at work. But now I have to use my own, which previously I only had to actually use on weekends. So I'm running low. They do have their own special blend of coffee. So I said, hey, give me a bag of your special blend on top of my order because I need more coffee. And, when it comes to coffee, I'm usually not picky at all. Like when I go to any coffee shop and order a coffee, I'm just like, I don't care. Let's give it black. Don't put anything in it. I don't care what else. I just need some black coffee. I'm not a coffee connoisseur. I'm not real picky when it comes to it. I just like my coffee black. At work, we usually have a couple of different types. There's the type that people like and the type that people usually don't like as much. I don't really care. I take the kind that people don't like because it doesn't care to me. I'll leave the kind that people like for the people that actually care. I don't care. So when I was talking to them and I was like, give me some coffee. I need some more coffee. I want to throw some more money your way. I could just pick up whatever cheap stuff I get at the grocery store next time I have to go. But let me help to support you. And what do you got? And they came back with well, we have this version and this roast and our specialty blender, whatever. Like, what do you want? Like, I want black. I don't care. Whatever. So they said, oh, just take this one. So I'm excited to try that. I probably have one more day of coffee left in my normal reserve, and then I get to jump into this, and I'm excited to try it. It smells really good, so we'll give it a shot here soon. So that's that's what I got at the comic shop today. I have some other stuff kind of in the works for some of the other couple shops around town that I go to. So there's more coming there, but this is what I was able to get for today. I had a couple requests out like, hey, do you have this stuff? And they haven't gotten back to me yet. So hopefully that will be soon. I mean, I don't know how they're doing and how, you know, is their time focused on other things? Like the way to make money right now is on eBay, so they're all focused on eBay, and it's not as important to get to these other sort of in town. I don't know. So I will give the benefit of the doubt, but there is some other stuff coming. I'm hoping to get some more things to fill in both the Darkhawk, the Booster Gold, and some for that Blue Beetle here in the next few days, hopefully. All right, so what am I reading this week? Again, we have to review what I had planned to read for last week and how far I got with that. And I did good. Let's start with... So, I talked about Captain Carrot, how I mentioned that it is really tough to get through, and I'm going to give myself like 2 issues a week. So last week I gave myself issues 4 and 5, and I did it. I got through 4 and 5. So this week I will read through 6 and 7. I also said I would read through Lock and Key Volume 2, which I did. I also read through Volume 3, got a little bit ahead. So for this week, I am going to read 4, and if this week is like last week, I should also be able to get through the 5 that I just got. So I'm putting those on the stack. Lock and Key, Volume 4, and Volume 5. And then I had a Spider-Man mini... What was it? It's probably bad. It's probably a bad sign if I can't remember what it was. What was... Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me live right now, even though I'm not shooting live? Probably not. Let me look through. No, I read that already. That's red. That's red. Man. What was it? Oh, Spider-Man and X Factor. 3-volume limited series of that. And I read through that, and it was fine. I can't say much more than that. It was fine, but I did get through it. So I am going to throw on another Spider-Man mini. Spider-Man Redemption is a 4-issue limited series. So I will throw that on there. It looks like, from the covers, it looks like it has a lot to do with Kane. But we'll see. It's 1996 Spider-Man. It's right that sweet spot that I'm into right now. So I'm sure it will be... If there's one thing that could be said about this... if there's one thing that can be said about Spider-Man Redemption, is that I will read it. That is my prediction for this series, is that I will read it. Let's see. And then it was Aquaman. Oh, man. So I had said that I would read Aquaman up through issue 5, which includes the 0 issue. So 6 issues of Aquaman. That did not happen. What actually happened is I read through issue 15. So instead of reading 6 issues, I read 17 issues. Or 16 issues. Instead of 6 issues, I read 10 more issues than what I thought I was going to get through. Man. So I am going to say, instead of just giving myself the 5 issues, I'm going to do 10 issues. It might be more. Last time I did 16, so now I'm saying 10. I'm being reasonable. So I am putting issues 16 through 25 in my to-read stack. I have a feeling that I will read more than that. This has the opposite problem of Captain Carrot. It reads quickly, and I enjoy it. So it's easy for me to read more. Now, let's be clear. I didn't say it was good. I said I enjoyed it. There is a difference between those two statements. Something doesn't have to be good in order for me to enjoy it, as is sort of my MO when it comes to comics. I can get some enjoyment out of some bad stuff. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm also not saying that it's good. What I'm saying is that I will read it and I will enjoy it. Let's see. And because I'm going to give myself a bit of a challenge, I've had this for a little bit. It is... Uh-oh. Stuff's falling. My promises are stacked too high, and they're falling over. Okay. So I've had this for a little while. It is Mach Go Go Go, better known as Speed Racer here in the States, the complete original manga. It is a 2 hardback volume. I'm not going to say I'm going to read both, but I am going to say hopefully I will get through the first half of this week. So the first half of the original Mach Go 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 manga run. I think that is reasonable. Before I made this sort of commitment, I flipped through it, and it looks like it will be a very quick read. So I'm not too concerned about putting this on my list. So overall, this week to read: Speed Racer, half of the original series. So much. Aquaman, Volume 5, 16 through 25. Spider-Man Redemption. Captain Carrot, 6 and 7. And Lock and Key, Volumes 4 and 5. It sounds like a lot. It does. But let's remember the state of the world we live in right now, where I very rarely leave the house and have a bunch of extra time because I work from home and don't have to commute. So this seems like it's not a small chunk, but it is an obtainable chunk. So let's see how it goes. So I think that's it. Let me know what you think of my picks, my decisions for this week. Let me know what you're reading. Let me know how you're doing. I hope everyone is doing okay. Yeah, I guess that is all, and I will see you all soon. Be safe. This video was brought to you by Titan Comic Pressing. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Titan Comic Pressing LLC.